It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon / early evening here on Sunday, April 27th, 2025, in beautiful sunny Northeast Texas here on Lazy Cow Farms. And we are moving the sheep and the cattle to a new area. I won't be here tomorrow morning, so I gave them extra. Look at that beautiful grass. That's just fantastic grass now, isn't it? The sheep were over there by that tree getting some shade. I don't know if they're grazing down there or not, but certainly made a long convoy. The Muscovy ducks were out here just roaming around. I don't know what they were doing exactly. I hope they're eating flies. That's what I got them for. If they turn out to be good fly eaters, if I catch them eating flies all the time, I might just buy a bunch more and call it a day. You know, that might be a good way to keep the insects under control. Not killing them with poisons, but introducing natural predators that complement the farm. And look at that grass. This part I'm seeing some hairy vetch. I saw some milkweed. This tall stuff here I think is dock in the early stages. It can grow like 6 feet tall easy if it really wanted to. You know, and I'm standing right now on top of an old bale of hay. I don't know when I rolled that out, probably in December or something like that. So it's probably been a while since anything's been here. So this sheep is bobbing her head up and down as she walks. That's a sign that there's pain, probably in her left front leg. So probably going to pin them up in May. Just to get a good look at them. And I wanted to trade some rams. So there's a lady that lives nearby and she raises Katahdins, and I think Katahdin is what I'm looking for. Katahdins are white sheep. They look pretty much like St. Croix from a distance, but they get bigger faster. And the St. Croix are really well known as being very parasite resistant, but the Katahdins are better than the Dorpers. Just not quite as good as the St. Croix. I don't bring any chicken feed, guys. You got plenty of food out here. I don't know what you expect me to do. My goodness, you're being mean to your little girl there. Yeah. Anyway, this right here is ryegrass. This is what it looks like. It's up past my knees, almost to my waist. So, yeah. So they're going to be here for a couple days, not a couple days. They're going to be here tonight, tomorrow morning, and I'll probably be back here around 3 or 4 in the afternoon on Monday. So they'll be here for 24 hours. There should be plenty of grass for them. We can take a look at what they did in the last section. It does look like my plan is working. The reason why I say that is it looks like they completely grazed this area 100%, right? I'm not really seeing much that they left behind at all. But let's go down a little bit to where the line used to be. Lots of good manure patties too. That's what I want to see. You can see there's really not much grass standing up at all. And this is the previous section. And the test will be to see if there's more grass at the end here. Which, if that's the case, then I'm justified in thinking they're not backgrazing. Now, this tree is the wild card because they like shade when the sun's out like this. You know, who doesn't like shade? It is probably 75 or 80 degrees right now, so they certainly deserve shade. Let's take a look and see what we can see. Yeah, so I'm seeing here a lot of stuff that they missed. Yeah, I don't think they came back here. They probably came back here and hung out around the tree, but not much else has happened. Yeah, I'm seeing like there's some grass right here. There's a little bit of grass right there. There's another bunch right there. Let's see if I can point to it on the camera. Yeah, so there's And then this whole bank, they haven't really eaten much of this bank. So if they do come back here, it's just momentarily, and they end up leaving before they eat everything. So I think, so my hypothesis was that if they're not back grazing too much, then I'm going to see grass in this first area of the row and hardly any grass in the middle, which is what I see. So I doubt they're going to come back here, except for shade. So the trees are growing sheep wool. It's like cotton candy. Anyway, that's all I have to add. I watch these videos when I put them up, kind of take notes, and I put in the description there. And then I put them on my website, lazycowfarms.com. And the goal is to understand what's going on, like understand the cycles of nature and observe what I'm doing. And these videos aren't the most exciting videos on YouTube. They're not meant to be. YouTube is just a great place to store videos. Makes them easily accessible. So I'm taking advantage of their free services. But I'm also keeping the videos in my own archives, just in case YouTube decides it's too much money. And I can probably host them on a website somewhere. For posterity's sake. But one of the things that bothered me when I started researching this this technique, a lot of people would say things, but and then they'd show you like a picture of what their farm looks like, or they'd take a video or something like that. But then that's not the complete picture. I want to understand what's happening over time. Like, of course, in springtime, everything's going to grow well. It's easy to graze in the spring. But what about the last part of summer? What do you do for winter? How do you know when it's time to roll out hay? Things like that. And different techniques in their effect thereof. So I have a sneaking suspicion that there's certain things that are in common with all these people, like certain techniques that work, and then other techniques that are either marginally beneficial or that probably don't do anything at all. And hopefully by observing and thinking carefully about what happened and what's going on, we can start to understand what the universal principles are and how they work, and ignore the stuff that doesn't really make a difference. So guys, you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.